Acropolis Museum in Athens, Greece. The Acropolis Museum is consistently rated as one of the best museums in the world. Devoted to the Parthenon and its surrounding temples, it is cleverly perched above Athens like a luminous box. The large glass panes beautifully draw in the ancient and modern parts of the city, making it a truly evocative experience. Located in the central neighbourhood of Makrigianni, the museum is framed by olive trees and propped up by concrete pillars, revealing the site's archaeological excavation below. The remnants are of an ancient neighbourhood that once thrived, complete with a drainage system, bathhouses, and mosaics. The Acropolis Museum is an archaeological museum focused on the findings of the archaeological site of the Acropolis of Athens. The museum was built to house every artifact found on the rock and on the surrounding slopes, from the Greek Bronze Age to Roman and Byzantine Greece. It also lies over the ruins of a part of Roman and early Byzantine Athens. The museum was founded in 2003, while the organization of the museum was established in 2008. It opened to the public on June 20, 2009. More than 4,250 objects are exhibited over an area of 14,000 square meters. The organization for the construction of the new museum is chaired by Aristotle University of Thessaloniki Professor Emeritus of Archaeology, Demetrios Pandermalis. The Parthenon Gallery, Level 3 of the Acropolis Museum. The top floor of the museum is designed on the same axis as the Parthenon so that it has the identical cardinal orientation. Additionally, it has the same dimensions to display the entire frieze of the temple, exactly as it would have been in ancient times. As you make your way around, it's as if you are walking around the core or cella of the Parthenon. The three basic sculptural components of the Parthenon are the pediments, east and west, the metopes, and the frieze. The two massive pediments, east and west. The two pediments are the triangular areas formed by the sloping and horizontal corners of the roof. The east pediment was perched above the entrance of the temple, depicting the supernatural birth of the goddess Athena, who came out of the head of Zeus. The west depicts the mythological contest between Athena and Poseidon. The metopes follow the 92 relief panels or metopes that were once part of the external colonnades of the temple. They depict Greek mythology and legendary ancient battles. They are arranged above head height. The metope pictured below depicts a battle of a centaur versus man, which was one of the most recent panels to be removed from the Parthenon. It underwent careful cleaning and restoration and one of the few displayed at eye level in the gallery. The frieze. The most intricate element of the Parthenon was the frieze, which wrapped around the outer wall of the cella. Placed 12 meters high, it had a total length of 160 meters and is a continuous narrative carved in bas-relief, of the gods, humans, and animals that made up the great Panathenaea that occurred every 4 years to honor the goddess Athena. The museum has done an impressive job of recasting the missing elements of the story, with only 50 meters of the original. The remaining parts are scattered around the world, with the majority, 80 meters, in the British Museum, 1 block in the Louvre, and other fragments scattered in the museums of Palermo, the Vatican, Würzburg, Vienna, Munich, and Copenhagen. The Parthenon Writers. Many scholars pay particular attention to the west frieze that is believed to depict the Parthenon Writers, a group of horsemen preparing for the Panathena procession. Look out for the 1 block with only 1 rider and 1 horse depicted, which is considered to be the actual work of Phidias. Exploring the rest of the Acropolis Museum. The caryatids. On the first floor you will find 5 caryatids, the original maidens that once held up the roof of the southern porch of the Erechtheion, considered the most sacred part of the Acropolis. They were removed in 1979 in order to protect them from the elements. Intricately detailed and hand-carved from Parian marble, each caryatid is unique in their depiction and stands 7 feet 7 inches tall. A place remains vacant for the missing sixth caryatid in the hope that someday she will rejoin her sisters. She is currently held in London at the British Museum. The Hecatompeton. The permanent exhibition on Level 1 includes remnants from the Archaic period and in particular the enormous Poros pediment from the Parthenon at this time. Before Pericles erected the Parthenon as we know it today, 2 other temples predated it. The Hecatompeton was the earliest known building on the Acropolis and was constructed from limestone in 570 BC. Its name, literally meaning 100 feet in Greek, was inscribed on an ancient tablet found around the ancient site. The surviving elements on display depict Heracles wrestling a mythological beast, a lioness attacking a Taurus, and a 3-bodied monster holding objects representing the elements of water, wind, and fire. The Archaic Gallery. The Archaic Gallery is a grand promenade of items from the 7th century BC when aristocracy prevailed through to 480 BC with the establishment of democracy. The items are well preserved and thoughtfully displayed, allowing you to gain a close-up view of their artistic quality. The gallery attracts artists who are often found with sketch pads, using the masculinity of Apollo to the sensual and stoic figures of Athena as their muse. Gallery of the Slopes. In your last leg of your walk around the museum, choose to exit via the slopes of the Acropolis, where you will pass a pair of clay Nikes in immaculate condition, believed to have been decorations from a prominent roof or building from around the 1st to 3rd century AD. The sloped areas take you on a journey through the ages of what life was like for the people who lived in the foothills of the sacred rock. A glass floor allows you to see another perspective of the archaeological excavation that was uncovered during the museum's construction. The architects incorporated these slopes to represent the ascent or descent of climbing the Acropolis. Excavation dig beneath the museum. An entire excavated neighbourhood that lies beneath the museum is now open to the public, providing a greater perspective of how the ancient Greeks once lived in Athens, from the classical to the Byzantine years. Ancient villas, streets, baths, and a sophisticated grid of plumbing are all visible across this settlement that spans 4,000 square meters, one of the largest within the boundaries of ancient Athens. Like us and join us at Extreme Collections for more fun and knowledge.